February 2017. Libby German and Abby Williams, who were best friends, who loved spending time together, who felt safe in their own town, was enjoying their day off from school, enjoying their 8th grade life, enjoying being 13 and 14-year-old best friends. Not even best friends, they were family. They decided that they were going to take a walk. This was not abnormal for them as they spent a lot of time together. So they decided to take a walk on the Monon High Railroad Bridge. And now this area is very beautiful, very beautiful. Photographers like going out there taking pictures, nature watchers, bird watchers, historic, historians, I guess. They like that type of environment. But February 2017, this all came to an end for them. Valentine's Day. There was a sick individual watching them. And today we've come to learn that this individual may have saw these young ladies before. Because this creep worked in the town. He's waited on the family at this CVS. He's developed pictures. So to say he is a stalker is an understatement. He is a predator. He's a predator. Very calculated individual. But last Friday was the day. Last Friday, it all came to a head. October 28th, 2022 is when that head just bursted a little bit at the seams. So it's just a little bit of pus coming out because he's a sore. He's a sore to his community. But Libby, who is a brave young woman, very brave. Both of the girls were brave. Both of them were very, very brave. She took images of this man on her phone. So we saw what this man was wearing. He was wearing jeans, kind of like some type of coat or a hooded jacket, little hat, hands in his pockets, a different kind of gait in his walk. She allowed investigators in the world to find out who this creep is. She helped with her own investigation. Both girls did. So it's safe to say that Abby and Libby is solving this case from their grave, which is so eerie and spooky. So a search ensued, a massive search. Everyone in the world was wondering where these young ladies were. Everyone across the globe. I can't wait for this probable cause affidavit to be released. I watched the press conference, and this has always had me super emotional as I am a parent. And I'm also a parent that has lost a child before. And everybody's grief is different. But I pray that this case is broken wide open and is solved. You know what's also creepy about Mr. Richard Allen, who's 50, by the way, a 50-year-old creep, is I would not be surprised if his family didn't already speculate something. And and what I mean by that is he may have committed some type of crime, whether that's SA, aggravated, A, R, you know, somewhere he has carried out his sick fantasy at some point of his life, whether that be with a family member, children, showed signs and symptoms of being a sick individual with his family or his wife. And I noticed a lot of his videos with his wife. I would like to have seen the videos prior to 2017, prior to that Down the Hill voice recording was released, to see how he interacted on vacations and with family events and with his wife when she would maybe record him and things like that. Because in his videos that I've seen that's been circulating around the internet from his wife's Facebook page, he seems very distant, standoffish. He keeps his eyes tucked under his hat, kind of like he's shying away from the camera. And he doesn't speak much. He doesn't say much. So you never know. What if he's hiding from reality or being called out? And I wonder if they had evidence and, staked out his job or where he hangs out to get DNA evidence, because investigators have DNA evidence. I wonder if they look to see what type of weapon or instrument may have been used, or what was left behind. And I wonder if a search warrant will be served to check his property. That's if his property hasn't already been searched. But I think we would have heard about that early on if that was happening. There was a little shakeup, I believe, back in September, maybe August, of some things going on, or the river, the lake, or whatever it is, creek being searched. So maybe this is connected to that. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if his wife turned him in. Maybe she found something at the house. Maybe he was a little standoffish, or she noticed his jacket, his hat, his walk. So, again, I am not outlining anything in the probable cause affidavit. Everything I state is alleged. It is not facts, for entertainment purposes only. I just pray that all the evidence the investigators have lead them in the right direction and get this case solved for the family, more importantly, but also the community and the world as a whole. So, like, share, subscribe. Have a good night.